welcome everyone to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Kennesaw State's offense will have first crack at this one. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time,
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Durant. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We got to rattle him. We got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game. When you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. At the 20. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. The defense putting points on the board. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Gets it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Finds his big tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UCF took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Orlando. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive, they dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Louisiana Tech has it back and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Durant. The throw. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He breaks a tackle. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Takes it from the gun on third down. That's caught. It's Thomas. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake. This time on target. Push down for the tackle. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Durant, using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Grimes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They'll go back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Third down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Durant. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, he broke out another move. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Kennesaw State right back to work.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Quick handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying play action. Finds his man. It's Ward. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Caught near the sticks. It's Chum. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Give to the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick completion to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Durant. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on second down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looking to throw, it's Durant. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Ward. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way, and that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
At the 45 on his way. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
First down for your Bulldogs.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Wants to throw again. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia.
Looking for a man. It's Durant. They've got the screen set up.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Pocket breaking down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Dropping back, it's Durant. Grabbed in the middle, it's Grimes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers and then coordinators figure it out and then start double teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Red pass, it's complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get...
He's got another 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Durant. Firing to the right, complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Chung. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. What a disappointment. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle, it's Ward. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? To throw, it's Durant. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this could be the kind of loss that sets the program back significantly. They're trailing by 17 to Virginia. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Snags it quickly on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Inside a minute to go here in the 3rd.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Now on 3rd down after that run. To the air, it's Durant. It's complete to the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Chung. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And these are tough spots for the offense to get in. You're trailing. You've got to pass the football. Defense ready for it, sitting back. A lot of DBs on the field, break on the football. They know the pass is coming, and they take advantage.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the move. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, and he missed it. No good. missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Running back searching for a hole. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Finds a little space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's a draw. Running to Green. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. The offense coughs it up. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. And all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Gets it out quickly. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Great place to start for this offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Chung. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the flag. Brings up 2nd down.
He makes a catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the back. Turning it on! The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Grimes. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Slams it ahead. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, the kicker had a chance to ice this game if he makes it, but he knocks it off the upright. We've still got a 1-possession game.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Motion from the wideout. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Setting up the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Snagged out of the air. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Finds his big tight end. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, looking to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Grimes. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Back to throw, it's Durant. Makes the grab, it's Grimes. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, they've got to push the ball down the field. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. They've got to move quickly here, still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks, it's Chung. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air. It's Durant. He's taking the deep shot. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer,